Tim, guess what? It's time to let's drive hyphen. And we are going to Tameside today. I thought we'd do it in daylight whilst there's a storm going. I was going to go to McDonald's to get a burger, but posh McDonald's has got cones across it and it is closed, which is a shocker. So we're in Skulls. Let's go up to my heading. We'll need them on when we're moving, I think. But yeah, it's a bit soggy. I can't remember what this storm's called. Is it Eleanor or Roosevelt or something? I don't know. Fanny Adams. It's not very windy though, but it's definitely wet. So I thought it'd be interesting because you could actually see the wetness with it being still daylight. Just. So that's not good. Someone's just pulled out in front of a lorry. The India Lounge is a great curry house. I wouldn't know, I've never been. I don't do curry. I don't do eating out. Tell you what though, I've got a heat on in here. Bloody hell, it's warm. Got to have the heater on as well, which is all a bit bonkers. I mean, it's the 25th of the 8th, 2020. It's 14.5 degrees, which is cold. 17:35, and it is persistent. It's raining a lot. Uh-oh, there we go. We're following this articulated lorry, although it's not a standard articulated lorry. It's articulated in the middle. The trailer is as big as the actual truck towing it. Or the truck towing it is as big as the trailer. That's the BP station. £1 16.9 for unleaded. Car temperature is very high. Should come down now we're moving though. So yeah, it's oh, very moist here. Creepers. We're going up towards Aspel. Another articulated lorry just pulling out of the traffic lights ahead of us. So we've gone and got ourselves a convoy. We got a great big puddle to get on. We've got a convoy of one lorry because the other lorry is now pulling off. See how big it is though. It's actually some skill to drive one of them. I've driven 7.5 ton vans, a few of them over the years, but now the winds haven't picked up as much as I was expecting, I'll be honest. Which is a good thing, otherwise I wouldn't have made the trip. I'd have put it off till Thursday. But my mother needs a routine, ergo I kind of have to go today, otherwise it confuses her. but with the trees being in leaf, like you can see there, a very strong wind, especially with all this rain, can uproot trees, so you have to be very careful. Now, I couldn't nip through on the car park there. It's the oldest pub in Wigan. What am I going to do? Mainly because there's an articulated lorry ahead of us and we ain't going to get past that anytime soon, so no rush. So now coming up into Aspel. Very steep hill coming down this. Normally drop it into third gear. Oh, look at this water. Jesus, I was not expecting that, I'll be honest with you. Okay. I was going a bit too fast then for that. I said too fast, I was doing 30. But that's too fast for driving through water in a small car. Wow. That was intense. That's what you need, a bus. Maybe not one as long as that though. Jeez, that was oh, here we go again. We're gonna have to go to the middle. Laura's going straight on, so I'm going to go that way around, which I may regret actually thinking about it, but I'm in that lane now, so I can't get out of it because there's cars on either side of me. I've just realised where this takes us out. Although I said that, the other road that I go on, that can bring us out at, well, there's a big dip at the bottom of it, so that could be as bad. Crikey bobs. So we're leaving Aspel. I don't know how that works. I didn't activate the light saying slow down, yet I was getting on the cars in front that were activating the light. Mind you, nothing's normal anymore, is it? Lorry. Right, so yeah, I might come back. When I come back, I might come through the towns and villages rather than driving along these roads if it's windy. I don't know why they're all stopping. That car there has right of way. Idiot. That slowed us down. Idiot. Right then, so this could get rather disturbing. We've already driven through a couple of floods. Oh, that was my fault then. I was doing 33. Ooh, it's not my legs. Yeah, so we've already driven through a few floods, and there wasn't a flood under the bridge though, near Whiteland Mill, which I thought there was. I didn't film that because I figured that I was going to go to Mackey's and get something to eat. As it happened, I couldn't because it was shut for some reason. Mackey's in Skulls. Oh, hang on, we've got a sign here saying flood. Oh God, already? Oh my God. Yes, already. Go in the middle-ish. You can see the water on the... Wow. This is a lot worse than I was anticipating it being, I'll be honest with you. 40. Although I'm not doing 40, I'm still at 40 here as well. There's a lot of water in the cycle lane. The cycle lane is basically a river. And these are slowing down for because it's always flooded here. But I've never seen it flooded down there before. So is it flooded? Yeah, the car's going in the middle of the road, unless they're all turning right. No, it is. It is quite flooded. Oh no! Oh my God! Seeing this BMW go through it, I thought the car was going to disappear. Is it a BMW? No, it's not a BMW. It's an Audi. It's quite a low one, but I thought that was going to disappear under the flood. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be the deepest water I've driven through. Possibly for a while. The traffic lights have changed. It's like... Oh! Oh, this is not going to be good. Should have gone the other way. Although, like I said before, I think it could be flooded anyway the other way. I think the Fiesta's having second thoughts about this. Either that or just not pay attention. Right, the rain's back. I'll angle it so you can see. Zoom in, yeah. Oh. Zoom in a bit. Jesus. Just know what exhaust is out of the water. Right, back to normal look. It's meant to be a storm, but it's just heavy rain, I think. Testing my brakes. I know you don't really need to with disc brakes, but it's going through that. I'm definitely testing them. Right. Soggy. So we can go in front of that lorry now. Okay, maybe not. Could be here a while as well. No flood here, it's just traffic. He says. It's the M61. This could be interesting. don't know how far I'm going to get before I turn around. Oh, the motorway is quite slow. Which isn't a bad thing, to be fair, under the conditions. Fifty-five, 60 is more than enough in this. I'm taking it easy, doing between 55 and 60 at the moment. He's a 4x4, so I'll let him off. I'm quite happy to follow this lorry at the minute. God, I'm concentrating at the minute. We're on the M61, doing 55 mile an hour, going towards the M60 in what can only be described as very wet conditions. Not the wettest conditions I've ever been in, don't get me wrong, but they are fairly wet. Obviously I can't read what you're writing if you're writing anything, but feel free to have a chat amongst yourselves. But I don't really want to change lanes. I'm in basically, I've got a bit of dry road ahead of me, but if I want to change lanes the road gets very wet. So for the time being I'm going to stick where I am. The car trying to move underneath me, and even the van in front of me on the left hand side, it's not leaving dry tyre space because the water is that deep, and the van's way more than cars, so you can only assume that it's quite wet, and now it's the middle lane that looks wetter. Quite happy to stay where I am. Don't say it's not the most entertaining travel ever. But I think 55 in these conditions is more than adequate. Whoa, where's the road gone? There's the bridge with the bush shelter on it. Not that we can see the bush shelter or even the bridge. Unless you've got four-wheel drive, anything faster than I'm doing, which is 55, is ridiculous. driving too close to the white line for my liking, so we're not actually in sync anymore now. It's pulled it out a little bit now, so we're back in its side tracks. To be fair, it is worse at daytime because you can see it better. It's more terrifying during lines. When it's dark, you can't see how bad the road is, it's just wet. I'm still doing 55, nice and easy. Trying to snake a little bit, but I will need to get into the middle lane in a short period of time. Hopefully facing the right way. Manny's again very close to the white line. The M60 apparently is prone to flooding. I've never seen it flooded, so this could be interesting. Not in a good way. I think the lorry's got away from us, so I'm just following the stand. 55. This white man overtaking me is the last vehicle. Whoa! I don't know if you heard that or not then. That was a lot of water. So I need to pull out now, but I'm going to do it incredibly slowly. Right, now I'm in the right lane that I need to be in, which is the left-hand lane for the M60. So go clockwise. So the M61 at the minute. Right, gripping the steering wheel. I was going to say like my life depends on it, but it does technically. Trying to keep in the tyre tracks of the car in front. Like this. Oh, it's a Ren Kitchen van. He might want to pull out in front of me. But I don't want to. Oh, he's slowing down. Great lights ahead. Lots of surface water by the looks of things. So we're down to 40 now. The Ren vehicle is now pulling in behind me. So I'm currently doing 45. Racer. So what, this rain is definitely intense. I wouldn't want to be in a tent in this rain. Sorry. Alright, the tracks from the car in front are disappearing again, which means the water is definitely getting a bit deeper again. Now there's swooping corners ahead. Goes right and then it's a left. Now the left normally you can do at 70. I'm not sure I want to do it at 55, I'll be honest with you. So this is the right. Continues right if you go in anti-clockwise on the M60, but we're going clockwise. And this is the left. Whoa! Oh, I don't know if you saw the water then, but that definitely slowed me down. too bad here. We'll take it up to 55. There's no warning lights on the matrices either, which is a surprise. So we're now entering the M60 clockwise. We've already driven through quite a lot of flood water. The volunteers joined us. Right, this does not feel good. I can hardly feel my car gripping the road. Unlike Formula One's though. I'm keeping my distance and I'm also keeping speed down as well. Currently doing 60. But look at the, well, I don't know if you can see the right hand lane, the fourth lane. The cars there, the water they're spraying up is phenomenal. Yeah, the Volvo's had enough, it's pulling across. Now this hopefully will work out well for me. Yeah, the cars are ahead coming on this slip road, so I don't need to change lanes. But I can feel the car trying to go in a different direction to the one I'm pointing it in. So we're going over the river and the I think it's the railway line as well. Currently doing 55, so we've all slowed down to 55, which seems again adequate given the conditions, which are not the best, I'll be honest. Car's still doing 60, 70 in the outside lane, I would have thought. This van's now going to undertake. Is he going to try and get in my lane? No, he's undertaking. So we're back to 55 now. There's been a crash on the other side. You can see it though. Suddenly a lot of stationary traffic in the left-hand lane. So yeah, the van's pulling into the left-hand lane now. Now down to 40. I kind of want to move out of this lane now, but I don't, because there's an articulated lorry coming. And I don't think he can stop in this weather. And he's flying. I say flying, I'm doing 40. Oh, he's overtaking. Okay. Again, a very slow lane change. Seems like, oh, Jesus. Right, I'm going to go back in that lane again. Oh, it's a Volvo that's going through this still. But look at the water coming up from underneath the Volvo. That is scary poop. The man that's just up to the other side looks like he's got damage to the front of his vehicle as well. I don't know whether that's related to him stopping or what. But this is interesting. Some flashing lights over on the other side as well. Well, they've closed the slip road. Right, doing 50 at the minute. I have no intention of going much faster. About to be overtaken by another lorry. Again, they've got higher than me and a lot more weight than me as well. So yeah, there's a massive delay now on in the other direction. I'm going to stay in this lane. Normally I'd go into the next lane and then come past the chevrons and join on, but not in these conditions. They've slowed down dramatically in front of me, so I have to tap the brakes then, which I don't like doing in these conditions either. better. Yeah, massive issue going on the other side of the motorway. Stationary traffic. Oh, big splash then from the car in front. Oh, yeah, that were it. I'm sorry, coming and I still jumped. I can't read any of that, so just talk amongst yourselves. Oh, slow down car, slow down, thank you. Right, they're on the motorway, they might have blocked our way. Right, well, they haven't, thankfully. I imagine that will be an issue sooner rather than later. Right then. Unless of course this junction's closed as well, in which case... Oh no. Right, I think we'll let the lorry out. It's better I can do because there's nothing behind me. No. I flashed it then. I let it go, but it didn't want it. Whoa. Where's the tarmac? Stationary traffic still on the other side. Doing 50. Let the lorry come out. Lorry's going quick at me. Right, go here once. Holy mother of God! Jesus! Yeah. Try and turn, but I can't. It won't let me go across. Wow, that was intense. I felt like a Formula 1 driver at the back of the grid when they set off in the wet. Doing 50 at the minute. You didn't see that because it's off camera, but to my far right, coming down the slip road, a little sports car literally just disappeared through the wake of a puddle that he drove through. Or she. This is insane. Doing 45 now. It still seems fast. I do need to get out of this lane though at some point. Just pick a moment when I can get out. Out now, very, 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 very slowly. Only doing 50. He wants to pull out as well, but I ain't going anywhere. Right, so that saves me panicking later on. Yes, I'm in the middle lane, but under the circumstances, I'm doing 55 mile an hour. Oh, I got slowed down then by a puddle. Then it wants to overtake me the free two, but the left-hand lane will disappear shortly, and that would mean a panic drift across. And it was safe to move across when I did. So 55. To be fair, the cars behind me not getting any nearer. The one I overtook when I pulled into this lane is behind me, and he's quite a distance behind me. So I'm still doing 55. Another, well, what it is? Oh, it's American coming up. Crikey Bobs. Oh, that's very neat. Back up to 55. Just get past him, and I'm going to pull back into that lane. Very, 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 very slowly. Right then. Now this is going to be a dangerous bit because this goes into a dip. Well, that's kind of your mates. I didn't want to see BT Sports anyway. Sorry. Lots of slow moving vehicles ahead. Oh, that one up. Not even got his lights on, that guy. Well, I thought the bottom might have a bit of a lake in it, but it's obviously very well drained around here. So that's good. I've got a flashing matrix up here. Surface water minus slope. I mean, that's a no poo Sherlock, isn't it? Surface water. Don't realise that by now. Doing between 50 and 55. Another car about to overtake me with no lights on. Thanks. Right, I've overtook that van. Still doing 55. Nothing coming on the slip road. That, still doing 55. Very clear with a car on it. Oh, it looks okay. Oh, it's the tow truck that's brought down. The bonnet's up on the tow truck. Well, you've just joined us. We've been through many puddles and floods, and we are currently going clockwise on the M60 on the outskirts of Manchester in England, United Kingdom. And we're currently experiencing a storm, the name of which I don't know what the name of the storm is. And we are doing 50 miles an hour on the motorway, which is plenty fast enough, bearing in mind my car doesn't feel like it's touching the actual road. It's just kind of, I'm in a bolt basically. I've had a swanky four-wheel drive, like not the van, but the other one, or the Porsche here, then maybe I'll be going a little bit faster than 55. Surface water. It's quite interesting driving when you can't actually, when you turn the steering wheel, not a lot happens. It's a shag you are there. To be fair, I thought there'd be a lot more water at the bottom of that hill then than what there was, but it's definitely surface water. 50 miles an hour is definitely fast enough for the conditions. Got an Agio overtaking me without the lights on. Brilliant. Oh, now he's pulled out into the third lane as well. Although this lane now is a separate motorway, well, separate road. I don't know if the car in front of him is going to stay on this or whether he's going to pull into back onto the motorway. The van looks like he wants to come on to this slip road. I think he's about to pull in now. There you go. So I think this is the slowest I've ever driven on this motorway. But under circumstances. Right, now we're back on regular A roads and B roads and minus B roads. So literally anything could happen. I need to test my brakes as well. Yep, still stop. So we're going to go round the corner. So we're now in Ashton-under-Lyne, and this is where we will no doubt get a lot of flooded roads, because this is not localised. This has been the same all the way from Wigan to here. We're going to Stalyvegas at the moment. At least that's the destination. So we're doing 30 now. This is Ashton-under-Lyne. If you like landmarks, a really nice church on the right. I'm an atheist, but I do love churches. I love a good church, and there's two amazing churches in Ashton-under-Lyne. Well, three. That one, which is the first one you see, the other two are together. You won't see one of them because it'll be to the left, and it's the oldest one, but you won't see that. But you may see the one to the right, which is actually going to be straight ahead of us, so you will see that one. Right then. So, what was that game I played last night? Fall Down, or Fall Guy or something. Yeah, times on the motorway then, I had as much control over my car as what I did over the character in that game. Ergo, very little. I'm a bit disappointed actually, these roads are. See the amount of water coming up in front of that courser in front of us. So these roads don't seem that wet. Yeah, right. There we go. To be honest, there's no rush because the lights are on red, and they do take a while to go back to green again. So. Oh, yeah, we've definitely got a bit of a flood going on here. Tricky Range Rover there. Oh, one of my headlamps has gone. Still got a side light on though, so it's not too bad. Just surprised with all the amount of water. Water and electric doesn't work very well, does it? Go. Right, there's quite a big puddle at the start off here. Yeah, we're definitely in the world of sogginess. Oh, poor kid on a bike. Poor sod. I said that, he only had a hoodie on, so he's probably soaked to the skin anyway. Right, the next great church is ahead of us. You can see it behind the brick building, and the other church is to the left, which you may have caught the back end of, I don't know. There's a wide angle, the wide angle is. So the usual building in front is the old telephone exchange, where they needed a whole building. They can now probably do, when that was first built, do everything on that on your mobile phone. So yeah, technology does get smaller. The next road is going to be interesting. Not this road, once going around the roundabout. That road is going to be interesting. The Range Rover's very keen to get going. Dragged it. Oh, this is a bit soggy. Drifting out. The church in front, although you can't see much of it, but it is a very nice church. Never been in it, even though I lived around here for just short of 30 years. Right, here we go now. This is going to be probably a very interesting road to drive on. Next set of traffic lights. Because this is not a well-maintained road, although it has been resurfaced recently. I'm pretty sure the drains will be pretty scabby. Oh, there's been a crash. Something's happened. Oh no, it's just a police car. Someone's brought down. Obviously to the rescue. Right, just up at the next set of traffic lights, I'm going to turn off the windscreen wipers so you can hear the rain. Right then. How wet is this road going to be? The older days, before they got rid of the patchwork quilt, it would have been dreadful. Now I imagine it's just going to be bad. There's some water here. Not very little, to be fair. They've done a pretty good job on this road. Sadly, the next road, after the traffic lights, they haven't done anything on it, going past the old tip. So we're now currently in Duckenfield, sort of, and then we're going to end up in Stalyvegas. Old pride for Let's Visit videos, to be honest. Let's explore. Or let's go to, as it will be in 2021. Sneak breathing. Where shall we go today? Where shall we go? Where do you want to go today? Let's go to. Oh, we're in for a treat after this. Oh dear me. We will not be disappointed. As soon as we get through these traffic lights, we're going for a swim. Assuming we get through these traffic lights. He's going for it, isn't he? Didn't quite make it though. Unlucky. Definitely going for it. Right, here we go. This is going to get wet very quick. But that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It might be bad around the corner though. It might be bad before we... Oh Jesus, it might be bad before we get to the corner. Okay then. So again, not as bad as I'd feared. I'll be honest with you, I thought that van ahead of me was a Galloway's van, but it's not. Confused me a little bit because I'm like, what's Galloway's van doing all the way around here? There we go then. I'm going to park in a puddle here. Very deep puddle. Well, that way that car's not even parked. You know. Anyway, but anyway. So you can listen to the rain. So yeah, that's fun, isn't it? So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you still are. I may well do the return journey. So if you've not joined us before, subscribe and then you'll get a notification. If not, don't worry about it. Now I've got to try and get myself in a building without drowning. So here endeth this broadcast. Thank you very kindly, everyone. Hope you had a good chat. Can I see? Oh, there we go. Jack, Christian's Vlog and Gaming. It's not that dangerous, Gold Darlick. Jack, Gold Darlick, War Ready, Aaron, Ferdinand, Jimmy's, Wichita, Canada. Daryl. Ryan, I'm in Malaysia. It's night in Malaysia. Waffle Jester, Media Radio Jingles and Gaming. Storm Francis, very, very breezy. It's not very breezy here though, it's just wet. The Indian Lounge is a great curry house, says Kyle. So there you go then. So thank you very much for watching. If indeed you still are, stay safe. And I'm going to be quick in and out here and hopefully be able to drive back before it gets dark. So look after yourselves, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye.